You and your kid are just freeloaders, my sister screamed in my face while living in the house I had just bought to save our family. Without hesitation, I slapped her across the face and kicked her out with 48 hours notice. I'm Hannah, 34, and I stood in front of my childhood home after 15 years away. The sky was gray, matching exactly how I felt. My mother had called, voice trembling, "You need to come home. The family is in serious trouble." But that family had never really included me. Only one person ever mattered, my younger sister Emily. I was 19 when my parents delivered the news that shattered me. "We used your entire college fund to invest in Emily. She has a gift for the arts. She needs that money to follow her dream." "What about mine?" I whispered. "You can take out student loans. But this opportunity for Emily is once in a lifetime." I left that night with a suitcase, some clothes, and money from odd jobs. No one saw me off. For 4 years, I juggled school and work, barista by night, student by day. I survived on expired bread, sometimes sleeping at work because I couldn't afford rent. But I graduated with honors and landed a job at a major advertising firm in Seattle. My parents didn't care about my journey. They only cared that I had money now. Holiday messages came. "Could you order fine china for me? Just $500. Your dad's birthday is coming. He loves Rolex." Not a single question about my life, just money. I sent $2,000 on their birthdays, cold bank transfers, no cards. They never said thank you. I got married, had my son Noah, then divorced when I caught my ex cheating. After 7 years of hard work, I became creative director, earning $300,000 annually. I bought a high-end apartment in Seattle. Noah and I finally had a real home. Then came the call. "Your father is in the hospital. The family is in serious trouble." When I arrived with Noah, my parents barely acknowledged me until they saw him. Suddenly, they transformed into picture-perfect grandparents, fawning over the grandson they'd never cared to meet. Then came the truth. Emily took out a huge loan for her fashion boutique. It failed. We mortgaged the house to help her. The bank is seizing it. We need $150,000. Emily walked in, saw me, and scoffed. "Here to play the hero?" I looked at them coldly. "I need 3 days to think." I called Daniel, my attorney friend. "I have a suggestion," he said. "Buy the house outright, put it in your name, let them live there, but set clear terms. They repay $250,000 in 5 years, or the house stays yours." 3 days later, I returned with Daniel and a contract. "I will buy this house. You can live here as tenants. To regain ownership, you must repay $250,000 within 5 years. And Emily," I turned to her, "you get nothing." Silence. My mother burst into tears. Emily shrieked, "Are you insane? Making mom and dad pay to live in their own home?" I stood up, grabbing the contract. "All right then, forget it." "Wait." My father's voice was urgent. They accepted. 2 weeks later, the house was legally mine. Then Emily struck back. She posted on Facebook with an old photo of Noah and me. Heartbreaking to have a sister with no shame. A single mother abandoned by her husband, now exploiting our parents for profit. She forced them to sign over the house and kicked me out. She's always been a leech. Hundreds of comments flooded in from people who knew nothing about the truth. But Emily had made a fatal mistake. She dragged my son into this. I called Daniel immediately. "Send a legal notice. I want her out of my house in 2 days." That afternoon, we arrived at the house. Daniel held up documents. "Emily Thompson, under property ownership terms, you no longer have the right to reside here. You have 48 hours to vacate." Emily laughed. "You're serious? Do I look like I'm joking?" She spat. "You and your little bastard are just leeches. A pathetic woman abandoned by her husband, pretending to be strong but still just a miserable failure." Smack. I slapped her across the face. The sound echoed through the room. "You can insult me all you want, Emily, but if you ever drag my son into this again, I promise it won't just be a slap." My parents stood frozen, silent. Daniel placed the eviction notice in front of her. "Sign this or expect a court summons." Emily turned to our parents. "Mom, Dad, you can't let her do this." They lowered their heads, silent. She grabbed the pen, signed with such force it nearly tore the paper, and stormed out. "You'll pay for this." I shrugged. "Try me." The door slammed shut. Full story on the channel linked below.